Hello Internet, welcome back to our Magiclysm series. In the last episode we did a lot of vehicle work. Big surprise there. I think I'm losing a lot of viewers because we're doing a lot of vehicle work. And I said off camera I would do put the roof on our vehicle and things like that. And guess what I didn't do? I didn't put anything on our vehicle. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this a little closer because I'm not sure what the range on pulling things is. No, stop. I pressed the button. Stop hauling, please. And what we're going to do, we're just going to throw a bunch of roofs on this. I think that's literally all we have left to do. I don't think there's anything else I want to do at the moment in this vehicle. We're going to sort all of our things into the vehicle, set up our item zones, and install our roofs. So I think we'll do roofs first. So yeah, we're just going to install a bunch of roofs, and hopefully, why? Roof. One sheet metal. Well, I have a jillion sheet metal. I guess we'll do this from the exterior. Although, I don't know if that makes the welder available or not. Let's try, and it will probably prompt us, or maybe it will just use our internal battery stores. I don't know what it did exactly. I don't know if we used the welder or not. It's dark now, however, so let's turn on our cranial flashlight. Let's also check our freezer and see if that actually froze those items. They are just cold. They are still not frozen, even though they've been in there 2.5 hours-ish. 1 week shelf life. I mean, it's better than being raw. Oh no, that's chunk of meat, less than 1 day. So my concern is that once we put it in there, the timer starts as soon as we butcher that meat. As soon as we put it in there, it needs to get cold and then frozen before it will maintain its shelf life. And then as soon as we take it out and cook it, it's going to still be counting down. And so I'm worried that if we put meat in there and then take it out and then cook it, we're only going to have a few hours left on it before it goes bad. And I really don't like that. But I know, in real life, obviously things take time to freeze. So we'll just start installing roofs. Actually, do we need roofs on the rear as well? Like on these exterior tiles, do we need roofs? I actually do not know. We'll go interior first, and then if we need to work the exterior, we'll do that as well. We are losing battery charge due to the flashlight, of course. So we're going to need to do something about that. In fact, it looks like it is pulling charges out of our... Yeah, it's using our internal charge in order to install that, which is not good. Let's turn on our metabolic interchange. We're peckish. Why don't we eat a little something just to get our batteries recharging a little bit? We'll eat some peanuts and some cashews, and then we will drink something. I guess nuts make you thirsty. Big surprise. We're running out of beverages as well. We need to make a big batch of clean water sometime in the future. In fact, it looks like we don't have any beverages. That can't be right. Protein shake, no. I don't want the calories from that. We really don't have... We really don't have beverages. We picked up some royal jelly somewhere, which is pretty good to have. My eye. What is going on with my eye? Let's step in here. We should have some empty plastic jugs laying around. Why don't we try making some clean water? We will make 15 in hopes of putting it into a gallon jug that should be located somewhere in our vehicle. Pour in a container. We don't have a gallon jug. Sure, jerry can. I have no idea where the jerry can was. Let's look for the jerry can. No. Why don't we pull... There's some clean water. It's in this pile here. Pull the clean water. Put some clean water in us. Let's pull the items out of this vehicle. What is back here? We've already started setting those up. That's okay. We need to pull out of these 4 right here. So... Oh, it's just 3. Okay, let's pull everything to the north. Hopefully everything fits. Not enough room. No. Let's just hold enter and put in a whole bunch of crap, and hopefully that's fine. I guess. I don't know a better way to do this, honestly. I don't know how to partially fill it up without overflowing it. Yeah, so recording some Cataclysm. I've been really caught up on my recording the last couple of days. So much so that I'm actually entertaining the thought of recording a 3rd series in addition to Cataclysm and Tome. And I don't know, my recording setup is not good, so I'm very limited in what I can record. And once again, we've had this discussion before. I don't know what to play. You know, I don't know what to play. I don't know what my computer is capable of playing, and I don't really know what people want to watch. You know, obviously I can record like the SNES stuff has been recording just fine, so I don't think that that's really an issue. To record like Super Nintendo or Sega games, they record okay. I could throw up an emulator to run some. Why? Drop your pipe on the pavement? Where, though? Where? Where did you drop your pipe on the pavement? I don't understand. Where is there stuff on the pavement? You drop your nails on the pavement. You drop your medical tape on the pavement. Where? Freaking where did my stuff go? Items on the ground. Okay, it moved it to this tile. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go here and then no, here and then north. Move everything. Move everything. I was thinking Call of Duty, the original Call of Duty. I've been thinking about playing that for a while now. I do own it on my PC. I just don't know if it will record well. So we'll move everything to this pile, which we will then auto sort when we are ready. Unfortunately, it's spilled over. There's too much stuff. Please stop eating my inputs. Stop hauling. Okay, we've cleared out the interior, which is good. We still have the mini freezer. We really don't have any other perishable food at the moment that is a priority. Looks as fresh as it can be. Less than 1 day. I really wish you would freeze solid. We're going to head inside. You think of randomly lighting a fire. I will try to remember to burn down a building on our way out of here. Just because we haven't really done that. What are you? Silver earrings? Yeah, I don't really feel that I need silver earrings. We're also at maximum, so we're going to turn off our metabolic interchange, and we will sleep again. You was thinking Call of Duty? I've been in a shooter mindset. I've been recording some Soldier of Fortune, and kind of thought it'd be fun to go back to a game I really loved when I was a teenager. So I was thinking Call of Duty. I could run a Game Boy emulator. I own Final Fantasy Tactics, and I thought it'd be fun to play that. But I don't know if people want to watch that. And because I don't know how much time I will have on any given week, I would rather it be a shorter game that I could completely beat and then start uploading the videos once I've already completely finished them. So that way I can record Tome and Cataclysm every single day of the week and release a video of it every single day of the week. And then also build up a backlog of a third series that when I'm finally ready, I can start uploading daily videos. Because I might only be able to record 2 or 3 a week and wouldn't be able to make them daily. And people really only seem to want daily videos because people seemed really bothered by the fact that I was only uploading Tome 4 days a week, which is now a 7-day-a-week series. So, roofs. Continue doing roofs. No, because we need to get the sheet metal in range of, let's think about this. Let's put the sheet metal in our vehicle. Let's go and, let's remove all of these because we're going to be moving things around anyway. So let's save that so we don't mess anything up. Let's add a custom zone. How do we do that? Custom. We're going to call this sheet metal. Why? Yes. And we'll just stick that here, bind it, yes, and we'll save that, and then we'll come over here and we will make this an unsorted zone. Oh, and we'll just do this. I mean, I assume that this is easier than trying to do it all at one at a time. Sort out my loot instead of trying to pick everything up and put them in. Now we can step inside where we will be within range of the welder, and we were within range of the things in this tile, so we should be able to just install roofs. Roof. Install roof. Yes, I don't know what to play. I don't know what people want to watch. I get so few videos, so few views anyway. It's like, does it even really matter? Seems like if I play something, it'll get a few views no matter what. And it's less about that, and it's more about, like, I just want to play more stuff. Like, I like when I get views, I talk about it sometimes in these videos about my view count and stuff like that. And it's nice to have those things. These do have roofs on them. So we already had some partial roofs. It's just going to be on the tiles where we expanded. So that's good because we're running out of sheet metal. So we'll go ahead and install roofs. And it's like, yeah, I want views. And yeah, it's nice to get views and to see that metric of improvement on the channel. But at the same time, who cares? I'm doing this because I really enjoy recording videos. You know, my commentary is not the best. People don't love, you know, my videos. I'm not that good at it. What are these? Why are some of these tiles white background and some are not? Stowboard frame, hub wheel assembly, stowboard frame. So these are all the same. Why are these different colors when they're the same exact things on them? I don't understand. Let's close everything up and see if we now have a blacked out interior. We actually need that door open because we need to close that tile. Close, 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 close. And we are in the dark, so let's turn on that interior light and see how big the range is. And it lights up the entire interior, which is great. So we'll go ahead and we will turn off the aisle light. We will look at our battery stores as well. We are maintaining at around 98%, even with the freezer on. These are now frozen. Why is the chunk of meat still not frozen? It has more than 20 hours until it spoils. Why would this not freeze when everything else is frozen? Why would meat not freeze at the same rate as organs, which are also meat? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the water content in organs is higher. Who knows? Let's step out here. No, let's cook some meat, and let's open this back up so we have some daylight. We don't have to worry about turning on our batteries for that little bit of aisle light. Let's make some meat. We will make 5 meat. I'm a little worried that it's not going to freeze and it's going to start going bad. Chunk of meat cold. No, cooked meat, please. Cooked meat. We will eat all of that because we are a bit low on our calorie stores. And anything else? We've got all the roofs. Now we just need to sort our items. So let's think this through. Let's make some zones. We're going to want food. We'll put food up front. Oh, there's no way to separate perishable food and non-perishable food. That sucks. Man, I really was hoping we could separate food from perishable and non-perishable. That's a bummer. We'll put drinks over here so that they're separate enough that we don't overlap tiles. We will put... we want books and things up by our crafting materials. We'll put books here. Books here, yes. We'll put... We don't want chemicals or mutagen or anything there because it will overlap with our drink piles and stuff. We don't want to mess that up. Oh, you can make it separate. Okay, perishable food will go here. We're going to remove the food zone. And we're going to make non-perishable food live on the exterior of our vehicle. I think here is fine. Made a drink pile. We will put perishable drink. We'll put perishable drink here, and we'll move the non-perishable drinks to the exterior as well. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. Let's make a crafting pile, so like spare parts can go here, I think is fine. We put books there. We'll put mutagen and medicine and stuff back here. We'll put mutagen. Yes. CBMs. Yes. And we'll put medical stuff there as well, although I am a little hesitant to overlap those tiles because I'm afraid we'll end up eating mutagen when we mean to take drugs. But I think we'll be okay. We'll make clothing. These 3, because I don't really need clothing. We'll make armor those 3 as well, so that they can just figure out where they want to go. We'll put filthy armor and filthy clothing back here because we shouldn't have a lot of that. It's pretty rare I pick up filthy clothing and whatnot. We will make a tools pile. I think putting the tools pile back here is acceptable. I think it will be within range of crafting and things. Fingers crossed. And we will put an unsorted pile back here as well for where we can just dump stuff when we come into the vehicle. Guns. Oh, we're running out of space. And ammo. can go back here, yes, as well as magazines and mods can go back there. I think that's about it. Is there anything else? Wood, no. Vehicle parts, yeah, vehicle parts we can make like here, and we'll also make vehicle parts, these tiles as well, and then one more as well back here. I think we'll be okay, and I think that should do it. Fingers crossed, and we will just sort everything, sort out my loot. It's probably going to take a really long time. Yeah, other than that, I mean, nothing really going on with me. I've had some dark days over the last week, which is pretty significantly bad, but at the same time, I bounce back a lot better these days than I used to. You know, I'm living a pretty healthy life, so I don't, it's just not as much of a struggle as it used to be. I have been thinking about getting drunk a lot, which I don't usually think about that, but I've been really sad some of these days, and yeah, it just was why didn't it sort some of this is important stuff. Why didn't it sort? I didn't make a chemicals pile. Okay, let's make a chemicals pile. Man, we really don't have as much space as I thought. Chemicals will make, jeez, what else is there? Books, corpses, no. Chemicals, drinks and drugs we have. Clothing we have. Food. Fuel is the only one we don't really have. Magazines, mods, mutagens, other. Other miscellaneous items. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Everything else we should have a space for. So we'll make other on the chemical pile as well. I don't know what all qualifies as other. Presumably all this other crap. We'll sort that. No, let's not sort that. Let's pick up the magic books because they probably qualify as other, and we will put them with our book pile. I really don't think we're going to be using books at all in the near future. These magic books, I mean. But yeah, doesn't hurt to have them. So why didn't it sort like our chunk of steel? Are these not spare parts? It is spare parts. So why didn't you sort the spare parts like I told you to? Do we not have a spare parts pile? Spare parts. 2 to the southeast. 1, 2. It's right here. Why? Why aren't you putting them in there? Let's maybe pull this over so they're closer. Maybe it was a range thing. Maybe it was out of sight or something. I can't really think of why that would be. And we'll mark this as unsorted as well. And try sorting again. Sort out my loot. It does look like it's moving spare parts this time, as well as miscellaneous crap. A little worried that we don't have space for some of this. You sorted out all possible items. Yeah, but there's crap left. Okay, we didn't make a melee weapons pile. I didn't think about that. We'll put that with the guns, I guess, because we're basically out of space. Maybe I should have sorted the perishable food into the freezer, but I don't know what the volume of the freezer actually is, so I think I'd rather manually place important food in there. Volume is 75 liters. That's pretty huge. We're not going to worry about that right this second. So here it clearly says spare parts. So why is it not sorting them into the spare parts pile? This is empty. It's not sorting spare parts. Let's try removing spare parts and reassigning it. Spare parts. Yes. Save. Yes. Sort. Okay. Okay. It moved things that time. And then all we have left is the autoclave and seeds. We'll just throw seeds into the unsorted section right here because they're not really a priority. I don't think, honestly, at this point, we haven't planted anything. I don't think we're going to be in a stable base for a long period of time. So if we would plant anything, it probably wouldn't be until next year. And the odds of us living that long are not great. Now, unfortunately, the autoclave is an enormous thing. And it's going to take up a lot of space no matter what I do. It is too large to put in a stow board. and I really don't have a good place to put it. And my instinct is to abandon it, but I don't think we have any other item form autoclaves. I think we left all the autoclaves, all the other autoclaves we found we left behind. So, and I think they're also quite voluminous. So it's 76 liters. I really don't know where to put this. If we had one that is very low, what is this? Drugs, chemicals, and CBMs. We will put it in there. Yes, wheeled, and we will drop it there because it's with the CBMs. We'll probably notice it if we get to CBMs and we need to put them somewhere. Is there anything else we need to take with us before we depart this god-awful place for the final time? I mean, no, I don't think we do. Why don't we start some fires? We're warm? Where are we warm? We're not really. Why are we so warm? We're only at plus 16. We need to do something about our legs. At some point in the near future, we're going to replace our turnout trousers with steel leg guards and things like that, which will be cooler. So that's not really something I'm going to address right this second. Why don't we come... Oh, it's just a closet? Okay. What I don't like about the Pyromaniac trait is that it only gives you like points for starting a fire and being near it. It doesn't actually stack with like you would think, oh, you burned down a whole building, your character should be really, really happy. But that's not the case. It actually doesn't really stack the way you probably think it does. So like lit a fire is currently 33% of our plus 13, which is not very much. You would think that burning down a whole building would, in fact, make your character very, very happy. You know, and I mean, isn't that kind of what pyromaniacs live for, is to burn down a full building? So go ahead and grab a long string as well. And I think that's it. I think we're going to be leaving here. We definitely need to keep our eye out for more solar vehicles. But we're going to hit the road. And I really don't... Are we... Okay. I didn't think we were wearing... It doesn't matter. So I think we're going to be heading north. I think this town is pretty much not where we want to be because of the hospital as well as the density around the school, although the school is less of a big deal. The hospital is the real problem. And so I think we're going to just meander up this road and see where it takes us. We don't really need anything. Let's back up. I don't want to swing this around and hit something. We don't really need any particular thing. Do we have all of our stuff turned off? We do. Like, we don't, you know, we don't need guns. We have pretty much the guns that I want. You know, I'm pretty happy with the SIG. We also have the battle rifle. I think, why don't we come to a stop here? Stop driving. Open this door so I get just a little bit more vision. I know you really shouldn't drive with your doors open on the off chance that an enemy would... Yeah, we can just use the electric engine. I was going to swap, but there's really no... Right into the house. Okay, let's be a little more careful than that. We're going to continue driving. You hear a hacking cough. You cough heavily. You inhale a lungful of thick smoke. Okay, let's stop and see about putting a muffler on this. I assume that's smoke from the engine. Did we damage the engine at all? No, we're okay. And we're at 99% on all our batteries. You're not going to have a muffler. You're an electric car. Let's look for a muffler really quick. Just because we should. See, these don't have mufflers. Like, okay, it has a muffler. What does a muffler do? A metal pipe that reduces some of the noise of the engine. I thought the wiki... So, like, I haven't used one in a long time because it's not something that comes up very often. But I thought the wiki said that the smoke in your vehicle comes out wherever you install the muffler. But I guess that's not true. Also, we have an electric engine, so I don't know how valuable a muffler is. Why are these... Maybe the white bordered things represent places that a auto sort zone has been assigned. Gotta assume that's what that is. So we'll install the muffler in the back just in case it does have some kind of effect on, I don't know, on the smoke. I swear that's what the wiki said, but that was a long time ago. Use the one on me, please, and we'll just use the welder. And I do think we should also harvest some floodlights from this vehicle. I forgot about that when we came. Oh, excuse me. When we came through originally. I hate hiccups. Let's stop, pop out, and grab some floodlights. They are just the only place I really know to get them is from these vehicles. So we will grab them while we're here and keep some spares. They're so much better than actual headlights that it's pretty valuable to grab them while we can. Did we not pull that one off? We did. And also, do we want another tank for like clean water? I think it might be valuable to have a clean water tank. Why don't we'll step down here so we're close. We will remove. Let's find a good quality one. Although it doesn't really matter, we can just repair it, of course, if we need to. Let's unload it as well, and we'll put this water into let's move this closer to our vehicle. Then we will unload it to pour it into our SUV. And then, yep, you're empty, so we will install this tank as well. And again, we're just doing this. Oh, we already have a tank there. We're just doing this so that we also have a place for clean water in our vehicle. It's not going to have a faucet on it. I don't know if we can drink from it or not, but we can just siphon it as necessary into bottles or whatever. So, in fact, while we're here, we might as well fill this tank of not clean water. So let's pull this baby alongside. Oh, I didn't even pick up the floodlights. What's the point of coming over here if you're not going to pick up what you harvest? So we'll go ahead and throw those in the trunk. Just because I don't really know where we're putting vehicle parts. I guess just in the rear of the vehicle. Do we have space in this? Not really. They're not very big. What is the volume on the floodlights? They are actually kind of big. We'll put them... Oh, cargo carriers. We'll put them in this corner, I guess, because it looks like they might all fit there. I would like them all to be in the same place. Okay. And then we're going to just siphon this water into our SUV. Oh, what? This is the SUV? I don't want the SUV. I want to look at this. Why would it default over to my vehicle after I've siphoned? I don't really understand. I'm a little confused by what is happening. Siphon into the SUV. Oh, I have to select what tank. Oh, gotcha. So we'll just hit enter. I don't know why it's doing it in half-liter batches, because that's pretty silly. But let's, I guess, just do that. No! I drank the water. Siphon, pour into the SUV, fill this baby up, and there we're at full. So, okay, let's head out. Once we get settled in a new town, I'll look into making our new armor and things. And we're going to keep an eye out as we travel. I was just going to say for wildlife to harvest for meat. And here we have a wolf that is just very anxious to be steak. So we're going to go ahead and pull out our SIG. Hopefully he has a little pack of friends that we can get a lot of meat. Very good. Looks like there's at least 2 of them. So we will shoot the wolf. I really thought they were hostile pretty much as soon as you got up close to them. That doesn't seem to be the case. Come on, Wolfie. Only 2 of them. That's a bit peculiar. They usually spawn in very large numbers. There's one. Head in, I guess. Come here, wolf. Please don't hit me while I'm trying to shoot you in the face. And we'll pull him out. I don't know. There probably are more. But I'm not going to go into the woods where they could potentially really surround me and deal me a significant amount of damage. So we'll just grab 3 for the moment. And again, we'll keep an eye out if we do see any more. Quick butcher. Lots of goodies. We will gather the fat, the meat, and most of the organs as well. Once you have a freezer, it seems pretty good to have meat products. Usually I kind of forego hunting for perishable food that you find in houses. But with the freezer and the ability to freeze things, it seems pretty good. This meat is still only cold. I'm kind of furious that the meat is not freezing. We harvested this about yesterday at this time. It's been almost 24 hours and it's still not frozen. So I'm very, very irritated by that because I don't know anything that can go in my freezer and not freeze over a 24-hour period. So I'm a little frustrated by that. Again, we're going to head to the right. We do have the telescopic eyes CBM, which acts as binoculars, telescopic eyes. Much of the material in your inner eye has been surgically removed and replaced with an array of high-powered auto-focusing lenses. They function as integrated binoculars, letting you see much further than before, and any vision problems you might have had are now gone. So we do have the ability to see quite a range. We're going to keep an eye out. We're going to turn on safe mode because last time I went driving after a lot of vehicle work, we ran into a tank and it murdered us, and that was the end of our game, and it made me furious. Looks like a crossroads up ahead. We're going to have to pick a direction to set out. We will wait until we get up there, though, because it will increase our vision radius to either side. What are you? A garage. I mean, we could look into a garage. We pretty much have all the stuff that we need at this point. Is there more to this? Another garage. And a gas station. Okay, so it's a gas station. We will stop to fill up our gas tank because why not? We have all these cash cards full of money that we're not using. Does not even look like there's anything here. Why are there no gas pumps at this gas station? Let's stop. Maybe we just can't see them. Okay, we just couldn't see them. Oh, they have a roof over them, so these are shaded tiles. Interesting. We're going to head in. I guess we'll hit the vending machines as well because, again, we are pretty low on perishable food. Actually, we're going to call the episode here. But I feel good. I feel good that we've finally gotten on the road. We've gotten our vehicle work sorted out. And we get back to looting, which is like my favorite thing about Cataclysm is looting and making bigger and bigger piles of stuff that you're never, ever going to use. Everybody loves it. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I, of course, will be back with more Cataclysm every single day of the week. If you enjoyed the episode, maybe consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. All those things help put my content in front of more people. And I'll see you in the next episode.